We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation area, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You're right, Clark. And, you know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Hornets. Gordon the off guard with Aminu at the 3. Robin Lopez out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Vasquez in at the 1. On for Dallas. Sean Marion and Dirk Nowitzki, both excellent players at the forward spot. Then it's Mayo. Then there's Chris King. And it's James in at the point. There's a good screen. And Davis can't get it to go. On defense, New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
Coach told me that he knows they have a tough assignment in Dirk Nowitzki. We talked about what makes Dirk so difficult to defend against, and he pointed to Dirk's ability to hit jumpers when he is seemingly completely off balance, saying it'll look like he's falling over, then he just turns and flips the ball in. I know I've seen Dirk do that on more than one occasion.
Thanks again, Doris. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got his first points of the game.
What a start it's been for them from the field in this game.
You know what? It's early, but if they can keep shooting at this rate, Steve, they'll run away with this thing.
Get on Lopez.
Left side, Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. On defense, New Orleans. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks. Here's Mayo. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. On the Mavericks with some changes. Brandon Wright's checked in for King. And it's Collison in for James. Marion kicks to Wright. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 4-point game. Rivers kicks to Aminu. Nowitzki with the steal. The dish to Collison. Dallas moving it around. Nowitzki outside. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. All alone. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith is checked in. As we close in the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at New Orleans. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to New Orleans. Here's Collison. And 3-ball. Blocked.
Slow start here, just 1 for 5 to begin the game.
Pass to Gordon. Uncovered. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Boy, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
That doesn't go either for Collison. The Hornets leading by 6. Gordon goes in. Dishes it to Smith. Kicks to Aminu. That's good from 17 feet away.
Well, he's come out strong offensively, hitting a good percentage out there right now.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Nowitzki. Can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Rivers kicks to Aminu. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Davis. Allison with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Nowitzski. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. He can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Back to Smith. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Adi Bobois is checked in for Darren Collison. Marion dishes to right, and he makes good on the layup.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
Here's Gordon. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Rivers. Pass to Smith. With the lead pass. Anderson. And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got 6.
Well, he's really having a nice quarter. Made some big shots for him.
Mayo, the pass to Nowitzki. Dallas calls timeout.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. It happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
He feeds it to Rivers. Shoots a fader. Got a piece of it. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Mayo. And laid in to finish the break. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Rivers kicks to Smith. Misses the layup.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
That's offensive interference. On the Mavericks with some changes. Chris Kaman checked in for Wright. Brand comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Carter in for Sean Marion. And now here's Cole.
What a huge play.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
He's just speechless, doesn't it, Clark?
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. Pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
And that concludes your Mavericks. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lights. So for New Orleans right now, Vasquez is in at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Ryan Anderson out there with Xavier Henry. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The kick out to Anderson. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Anderson, the veteran hybrid 4 out of Cal Berkeley, one of the best shooting foremen we've ever seen in the game. Quick trigger from long range. You can really space the floor.
And he loves those corner threes. Some three-point shooters aren't volume scores, but he puts up a lot of points in that force spot. And looks like the illegal hit was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Darren Collison is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Gordon. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now it's a 7-point Hornet lead. The Mavericks shooting 43% for the game. In low to Brand. Working on Anderson. Brand dishes to Mayo. And that one's good. Mayo's got his third basket of the night.
That's That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
Here's Vasquez. Here's Gordon. Got it. Good job on the low post. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out getting this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence from the line. He's very comfortable there, 84% on the season.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago.
And the Hornets leading the change here. Davis has checked in.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Brandon Wright's checked in for the Mavericks. Nowitzski comes in for Elton Brand. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Rivers checked in. Dallas again missing.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one. Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mayo off the pick from Carter. The drive by Nowitzki. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you look at the numbers on the season, he's shooting 86% from the free throw line.
Guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Robin Lopez is checked in for Jason Smith. And it's Aminu in for Xavier Henry. Gordon. Lopez passes to Gordon. Second chance shot. Lifts up. Dunks it down.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is. Retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there. No question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher. So that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
Allison with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Here's White. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Rivers.
That was awesome.
Down below.
Where's that hidden trampoline in the floor? The bounce this guy's got is ridiculous.
Maybe that is the explanation for that.
Man, that was crazy. Just the artistry.
Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently. First in opponent field goal shooting. Second in free throw percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
Hey, Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothered. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
Now the feed to Wright. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the board.
A big part of the league, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Mavericks making a switch here. Kamin's checked in. Vasquez, he's checked in for the Hornets. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here now, a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the 3. And you look at Nowitzki, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, Ryan Anderson.
It's amazing. These days, there's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA. But now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well. It's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there were only a fraction of big men who can knock down outside shots like you're seeing currently.
Nowitzki right side. The shot's good. Collison making the play. That's 10 points for Nowitzki.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting them involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Inside. Tipped. Davis kicks to Gordon. From deep. Tries again. And Davis can't get it to go.
Great force defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bobois kept in.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Well, they call him Roddy Buckets, Kevin, and the reason is his ability to heat up and give you that instant offense off the bench. You can knock down the long-range shot or use that tremendous speed to go right around you.
Really a marvelous athlete at 6'2". He finishes above the rim with ease and defensively able to use that quickness and length to his advantage as well.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Hornets. Rivers comes in for Vasquez.
I see him.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Rivers with it. He's picked up by Bobois. Lopez, a screen on Mayo. He used that pick just right. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Back to Nowitzski. Three-pointer. Shot is off. Throws it from deep. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
He was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
And that concludes the first half. Hornets.
Your Mavericks, 25. The Hornets, 34.
The second half just about to get going here. We're seeing a tremendous game from Eric Gordon.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
The forwards, Sean Marion and Dirk Nowitzki. Mayo out there with Bobois, and it's Kaman in at the 5 down low. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Marion setting the pick for Bobois. Off the pick. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
Boy, I am absolutely loving this. They're bumping bodies down there, taking no prisoners, coming away with every ball.
Yeah, that willingness to fight for every loose ball is a big reason why they have the lead right now, Clark. Let's just take a look at some of the numbers for Robin Lopez. How this year's is shaped up for him. 14th in blocks. And there aren't too many guys more efficient offensively than he is in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
You know, see, something else that you pointed out was that his interior defense hasn't been too shabby at all. I mean, he's got some terrific block numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brandon Wright's checked in for Kaman. And it's Collison in for Roddy Bobois. And the Hornets also making a change. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Robin Lopez.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
And the Hornets miss again.
Well, they wanted to come out of this half a little better than this. Only 25% shooting so far.
Smith with a screen on Marion. Here's Aminu. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now, not a popular call, as you can hear in the background.
Not at all. Unanimous disapproval of that whistle.
Collison kicks to Wright. Right off a pick to Marion. Brandon Wright it to go. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Here's Rivers. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Rivers. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And Aminu slams it in.
I'm not sure if any play is going to top that one.
Maybe the only play that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yeah, even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one.
So for the Hornets, Davis is checked in for Anderson. And it's Henry in for Al Farouk Aminu. That's good for Nowitzki. And the assist by Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist in this one. The Hornets leading by 11. Smith sets the pick for Rivers. He kicks to Smith. Releases from 15. Again, the Hornets score.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Marion, a screen on Rivers. Collison dishes to Wright. He passes to Mayo. Over Gordon. A second chance effort. Dirk Nowitzki again. Nowitzki's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
The pass to Smith. Lets it go from the wing. And that one's good.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size.
Collison, the pass to Wright. Oh, the one-hand jam.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Collison against Rivers. He dishes it to Davis. No good. Mavericks trailed by 11. And it's out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Hornets ball.
Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Anthony Davis, number 1.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier interior defender among this year's rookie class.
Yeah, he's a ball of energy out there. Static electricity is this guy. I mean, he's got the athleticism to match that, too. So it's really good to see such a hungry, young, athletic defender.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Roddy Bobois is checked in for Dallas. Here's Mayo. And blocked. They retain possession. The Mavericks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
A different look for Dallas. Brand comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for O.J. Mayer. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Vasquez comes in. The Hornets leading by 11. Gordon goes in. Smith right side. Lots of room. And he knocks down the jumper. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Gordon kicks to Smith. Gathers. Drops in the layup for 2. Smith's got 8 points.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Pushing it up. Feeds it to Henry. Expanding his range. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Here's Vasquez. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And Wright's checked in for Chris Kaman. Time call here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
He wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there. A bit uncomfortable. He wanted to talk it over.
Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for the Hornets.
How about that elevation? Man, some major hops and vertical there.
That's your point guard right there, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Aren't they some of the best athletes in the world playing that position?
Amazing. This guy's able to create and dominate.
It's tipped. The shot from the low post is good. Anderson's got 9. Mavericks trailed by 14. Bobois dishes to Carter. Takes the lead pass. Here's Brand. Gets the bucket. Brand's got 4 this quarter. Here is Vasquez. Well, through 3 a play, down double digits.
Your
The Hornets leading by 12, setting the floor for the Hornets. Gordon the off guard with Aminu at the 3. Ryan Anderson out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard position. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Gordon goes in, and that one's good. Beaubois with the ball. Beaubois off a pick from Carter. Nowitzski right side. Working on Anderson. Fader on the way. Here's Mayo. Blocked. Carter the pass to right. Mayo up top. The dish to Beaubois.
Carter.
Pass to Carter. Dishes to right. Lopez is there. And another shot. And that one's good. Right.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
Carter sets the pick for Bobo. Nowitzki. Carter kicks to right. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance play.
Vasquez can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 11. Back to Beaubois. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Mayo. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. Might help him out if he was a bit more assertive.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Chris Kaman is checked in for Wright. And it's Collison in for Roddy Beaubois. Reverse is checked in for New Orleans. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He said, nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Here's Collison. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, it's been a real good half for them from beyond the arc, Kevin. I mean, they may as well stick with it.
There's no reason not to just continue shooting the ball from out there because they're in a good flow. They're shooting the ball with great confidence.
Mavericks trailed by 10. Back to Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mavericks making a switch here. Hands checked in. And the basket by Gordon.
The defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
Here's Collison. Hands it from downtown. Collison's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's all the space he needs, guys. He'll make you pay every time if you give him that shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Sean Marion is checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Hornets. Davis is checked in for Ryan Anderson. Kicks it to Kaman. He's against Smith. Kaman backing down. Marion. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Really a careless mistake there, huh?
And that's just the type of play they can't afford.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Elton Brand. Throws it up high. The slam dunk by Aminu.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, 2 teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam. jump shots haven't been falling, and the free throw attempts have dried up as well.
Yeah, that's something that gave them a boost early, Steve, but now everything's coming from outside.
Mavericks making a switch here. Beaubois is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead, and it shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Marion with it. Al-Farouq Amino covering. Mayo, that's good.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 three-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
The three from Beaubois. Another three for Dallas.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
This is not what they wanted to let happen. They're just getting pounded inside.
Yeah, they are, Steve. I mean, they're just not making life difficult at all for scores in the paint. I mean, that's an area that you've got to protect with force and aggressiveness. We haven't seen it.
Brandon Wright's checked in for the Mavericks. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nowitzski with it. Picked up by Davis. Moves back up. Lays it in with an inch of room around it. Wright's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
Davis with a screen on Mayo.
You know, guys, you look at it, one turnover in the game, sometimes that can get overlooked. I think it shows how well he's playing. He's really making the most of every possession.
Darren Collison. He's checked in for Roddy Beaubois. Here's Collison. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
He's just got to compose himself, gather himself. He may be trying a little too hard out there. Let it flow. Let it happen. Don't force it.
Rivers dishes to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Davis. Jams it with authority.
And that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. They're piling their own a bit. 2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked.
Rivers passes to Aminu. No good on the triple. They can score it here, but it won't be much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Steve, you think it's over?
No, it's over. This lead is just too much for them to deal with.
Here's Smith. Aminu kicks to Gordon. Goes up strong with 1 hand and flushes it down.
Well, the outcome is not in question now. They've got it all wrapped up.
Agreed. I mean, they're just looking to simply run the clock out.
The shot is good from Nowitzski. So we see the Hornets get the win here. It was a solid win, Mark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.